My name is Davis Popper, and I'm a partner attorney at Conley Griggs Partin. A large portion of the work I do here at Conley Griggs Partin are cases where there's been some sort of explosion or some sort of fire, typically resulting in catastrophic injuries or death to the people involved. And they can kind of be broken down into different type subsets. Some of those are house fire cases that are somewhat similar to premise liability type claims. You have a homeowner, a landlord, someone who's responsible for keeping those premises safe, and then either due to issues with electrical wiring, issues in terms of smoke detectors, smoke alarms, or the ability to ingress or egress into or out of that home in the event of a fire through sealed windows, are all things that can come into play in particularly a home fire case, which is one that we've litigated quite often. It's important in those cases, in addition to finding the right lawyers, is lawyers who know the top experts in the field, and those are the type of people that we have immediate relationships with and long-term relationships with, because it's important in those that you have boots on the ground essentially as soon as possible after the fire to go to the scene, harvest artifacts, sluice artifacts, scan the scene that can help you determine the location where the fire originated, and ultimately the cause and liability for that fire starting. And there's very specific codes involved in how to investigate that, how to reach that determination. And it's really a fascinating aspect of that area of law that we, and myself in particular, have become well versed in over the years. The other big portion we see is propane or natural gas explosion cases. This can be propane or natural gas tanks at RVs, mobile homes, houses. Again, there's gas experts, chemical engineers that are top of the line that know the ins and outs of these various regulations that we've worked with over the years, and that we get in touch with as soon as we get a call about cases like this, to get out to the scene, boots on the ground. Same kind of position as with home fires. And finally, a large portion of my work is automotive product liability, but it's also been consumer product liability, and a lot of those we've been seeing recently involve explosion events or fire events. Some examples are exploding pressure cookers. People are using them to cook dinner for their family, lid pops off and scalding hot contents spray under their body. We've litigated those type of cases against a number of manufacturers, and worked with some of the best experts around the country on those. What we're expecting to see more of, and we've already seen a lot of in the consumer product fire or explosion area, is those related to batteries, and specifically lithium ion batteries, which have a tendency and a failure mechanism, sometimes referred to as thermal runaway, where they essentially charge to the point of explosion. Those kind of cases, frankly, are some of the more complex that we've looked at, because it brings in the facets of the home investigation, where you need to determine the cause and origin with cause and origin engineering experts, electrical engineers involved as well to rule out any issues with faulty wiring, things of that nature, and then battery experts, the people that study and know the design of lithium ion batteries, their ins and outs and their failure modes, how it can happen and how it could be likely in a scenario where you or your loved one has been hurt, injured, or killed as a result. If you or someone you know has been hurt or killed in an explosion or fire incident, we at Conley Griggs Partin are always here to take your call and help you navigate uncertain times free of charge.